Welcome, cricket enthusiasts, to a journey through the annals of South Africa's cricketing saga. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that stirs both passion and frustration. Why South Africa cricket team fail in World Cups? Before we unravel the mysteries, let's rewind the tape. Picture this. The year is 1992. South Africa, fresh out of cricketing isolation, steps onto the global stage. The Rainbow Nation, with its rich diversity, brings hope, promise, and a dash of Proteas fire. But here's the twist. Despite the talent, the Proteas have been chasing elusive glory. World Cup after World Cup, they've danced on the precipice, tantalizingly close to the trophy, only to stumble at the final hurdle. Why? That's the million-dollar question. Is it a curse, a cosmic conspiracy, or perhaps a cricketing enigma wrapped in a mystery? Join me as we dissect the lesser-known facets of South Africa's World Cup journey. We'll unravel the threads of fate, examine the ghosts of matches past, and reveal the hidden forces at play. Did you know that rain has played a silent villain? Yes, rain, the uninvited guest at cricket's grandest party. Those Duckworth-Lewis recalculations have haunted our dreams. Captaincy. Ah, the captain's hat, heavy with expectations. We've seen heroes and fallen idols. The weight of a nation rests on those broad shoulders. Injuries, the cruel twist of fate, a star batsman's hamstring, a bowler's strained back. The cricketing gods can be merciless. Chokers? Perhaps. But remember, even diamonds need a little polish. Hit that subscribe button, because here, amidst the historic moments and untold stories, from 1970 to 1990, the history of cricket in South Africa was deeply impacted by the anti-apartheid movement. The International Cricket Council, ICC, responded to the global call against apartheid by imposing a moratorium on international cricket tours to South Africa. This significant decision had far-reaching consequences for the sport within the country. Talented players like Graeme Pollock, Barry Richards, and Mike Proctor were deprived of the opportunity to showcase their skills on the international Test cricket stage for most of their careers. This period also saw the emigration of potential stars, such as Alan Lamb and Robin Smith, who went on to represent England, and Kepler Wessels, who initially played for Australia before making a return to South Africa. Additionally, world-class cricketers of their era, including Clive Rice and Vincent van der Bijl, were left without the chance to play Test cricket, despite having impressive first-class records. This era marked a challenging period in South African cricket, with political circumstances overshadowing the sport's development and restricting the international careers of some of its most promising talents. In the early 1990s, South Africa's cricket narrative took a significant turn. The International Cricket Council, ICC, reinstated South Africa as a test-playing nation in 1991, marking the end of a two-decade-long exclusion due to apartheid policies. This pivotal moment came to fruition when South Africa played its first sanctioned international match since 1970, and its first ever one-day international, ODI, against India in Calcutta on November 10, 1991. Although they lost by 3 wickets, the team's return to Test cricket was against the West Indies in April 1992 in Bridgetown, Barbados, where South Africa faced a 52-run defeat. Following reinstatement, South Africa's cricket team experienced varying degrees of success and had the honor of hosting the International Cricket Council Cricket World Cup in 2003. Despite having a roster filled with cricketing luminaries such as Alan Donald, Shaun Pollock, Gary Kirsten, Jacques Kallis, and Hansie Cronje, the team struggled to shake off a reputation for underperforming on the world stage, particularly in the World Cup, where they reached the semi-finals 4 times without advancing to the finals. This pattern of near misses earned them the unfortunate label of chokers. Despite these setbacks, the latter half of the 1990s saw South Africa achieve the highest winning percentage in ODIs among all teams, although they were eliminated in the quarterfinals of the 1996 World Cup and experienced a heart-wrenching exit from the 1999 World Cup in a semi-final tiebreaker against Australia. One of the highlights of South African cricket during this period was their victory in the inaugural Champions Trophy in 1998, complemented by a gold medal win at the Commonwealth Games the same year. These achievements underscored the team's potential and talent, despite the challenges and criticisms they faced on the international stage. South Africa's cricket history, especially in World Cups, is marked by moments of brilliance overshadowed by near misses and heartbreaks. The team's journey through various World Cups has been a roller coaster of emotions for players and fans alike. In the 1992 Cricket World Cup, a rain-affected semi-final against England ended in dismay for South Africa. The match, played before the introduction of the Duckworth-Lewis method, saw South Africa needing 22 runs from 13 balls before rain intervened. Upon resumption, they faced an impossible ask of 22 runs from just one ball, leading to their elimination. The 1996 World Cup saw South Africa eliminated in the quarterfinals, despite entering as one of the favored teams and topping their group. Their journey in the 1999 World Cup was equally dramatic, ending in a tie against eventual champions Australia in the semi-final. The tiebreaker rule, based on group stage rankings, favored Australia, ending South Africa's campaign. Hosting the 2003 World Cup, South Africa exited in the group stage due to a critical miscalculation in a rain-affected match against Sri Lanka. This led to Sean Pollock stepping down as captain, with Graeme Smith taking over the reins. Despite the leadership change and some success under Smith, retirements of key players like Alan Donald and Jonty Rhodes contributed to a tough 2004 season, highlighted by only a series win against the West Indies. The 2007 World Cup was a mix of dominant performances and devastating losses for South Africa, culminating in a semi-final defeat to Australia, marking their lowest World Cup score. In 2011, South Africa showcased their bowling prowess, topping Group B and bowling out every opponent within 50 overs. However, a dramatic quarter-final collapse against New Zealand saw them exit the tournament. The 2015 World Cup brought perhaps the most heart-wrenching moment for South Africa in a semi-final against New Zealand. In a rain-affected match, despite setting a challenging target, South Africa was edged out by New Zealand's spectacular chase, highlighted by Grant Elliott's heroics. The 2019 World Cup was another tough campaign for South Africa, with early losses including the opening match against England, setting the tone for their failure to progress beyond the group stage. The team reached the semi-finals again in the 2023 Cricket World Cup but faced defeat against Australia, who went on to win the tournament. This pattern of reaching critical junctures but failing to clinch the title has been a recurring theme for South Africa, contributing to their narrative of being brilliant yet underachieving at crucial moments on the world stage. Despite these setbacks, South Africa has also achieved remarkable successes, such as the highest successful run chase in ODIs against Australia in 2006, a game often celebrated as one of the greatest ODIs ever played. Their World Cup journey also includes notable victories, like the fourth-largest win by runs against the Netherlands in the 2011 World Cup. In the ever-evolving narrative of South African cricket, several players have etched their names into the annals of the sport, contributing to the team's highs and lows with their remarkable skills and memorable performances. A.B. de Villiers stands out as a cricketing genius, known for his versatility across all formats. His innovative batting, capable of changing the course of a game within a few deliveries, left fans and opponents in awe. De Villiers' leadership and athleticism behind the stumps made him a central figure in South Africa's cricketing story. Hashim Amla brought grace and steadfastness to the top order, renowned for his elegant stroke play and unflappable temperament. Amla has been a pillar of reliability, amassing runs with a consistency that places him among the game's greats. His achievements in both Test and ODI cricket reflect a career filled with numerous records and accolades. Dale Steyn, with his ferocious pace and ability to swing the ball, has terrorized batsmen around the world. Considered one of the greatest fast bowlers of his era, Steyn's aggressive approach and knack for taking crucial wickets have made him a key player for South Africa across different formats. Kajisa Rabada emerged as a prodigious talent, leading the next generation of South African fast bowlers. Known for his speed, skill, and maturity beyond his years, Rabada has quickly established himself as a spearhead of the South African bowling attack, delivering match-winning performances on the global stage. Quinton de Kock, another of South Africa's dynamic talents, combines aggressive batting with skillful wicket-keeping. His ability to take on the new ball and score quickly has made him an invaluable asset across formats. De Kock's fearless approach at the top of the order sets the tone for the innings, making him a critical player in South Africa's quest for international success. Thank you for joining us in this exploration of South African cricket's rich history and its iconic players. Your support and enthusiasm for the game make the journey all the more rewarding. Don't forget to subscribe for more insightful content and updates on the world of cricket. Thank you for watching, and here's to celebrating the spirit of cricket together.